Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the forexpeacearmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit forexpeacearmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video.
Welcome back, everybody. Let's take a look again on the gold market. So you can see that the gold is showing really great performance in the recent couple of sessions. For me, it's a bit some riddle exists with this upper reaction. It's just because whether it's just the same reaction as on other markets, where the short-term covering of the short positions from the speculators and some short-term traders are stepping in, buying really from the markets, as even United Nations have called for stopping rate hiking from the central banks, hinting that it's really big problems around the global economy stands because of the rising of the interest rates. Whether this some investors starts recognizing that the system really stands at the edge of the collapse and they need to buy something valuable to save their capital. So I hope so, but somehow something tells me that probably this is not yet the major reversal points that stand in the market. Just because whether actually investors already have sold, those who would like to sell the gold already have sold them to accumulate cash and put them in the bonds and in the serving of the debts or something of that sort. Why the actually demand for United States dollar has happened. But the fact that gold shows performance much better than any other assets, including the stock market, and that is a very good sign, and in general it stands in favor of our long-term view that sooner rather than later, but rally on the gold market should start. And I hope that might be the first sign that investors start to suspect something, starts to understand what is really going on the markets right now. So speaking on the short-term performance, to make the final conclusion that is indeed major reversal in the gold, we need to get the big pattern. This performance is really look nice, but it's not sufficient. And for example, we could say that indeed gold market is reversing to the major bullish trend if market will form here head and shoulders pattern. For example, if it will be left shoulder, head, market on the right side of the head returns that back up to the 18 even, forms the right arm, and then we will get the rally. So that's the potential pattern that we intend to keep in mind to really be absolutely sure that gold market is reversing and investors start hunting for the safe haven to save their assets, ignoring any dollars, euros, and so on. So just buying the physical gold. So that might be the signal. So market needs some really greater pattern to confirm the major reversal. Currently, this is great, but it's not sufficient yet. So for taking the long position here, we probably need to wait for some pullbacks, because market has broken through the conference, now stands above the overbought area, but at the same time it coming to the next resistance, 1738. And if you take a look at the weekly chart, you'll see that it's actually the conference resistance as well. Besides, here we should not ready for and expect some straightforward upward action. Definitely this will be some pullbacks, because overall bearish momentum in the gold market stands strong and it will not be in the way of the V-shaped reversal. There will be some pullbacks, some retracements and so on, and currently this market is coming to the next level, 1734, 1760. That's the area that potentially market could reach, where the pullback could start, and it's actually already stands above the overbought on the daily chart. So on the hourly chart, you could see that market is also coming to XOP, which is 1770 area. And it's also previous range that we have talked about, suggesting supposedly that might be the resistance where market could turn down. It actually has broken up. And the target of these ranges as well stands around the XOP. If you calculate this extension, you will see that it's also the classical target of the breakout of this range. It stands around the XOP target. So those of you who have taken the long position on the gold market, that's great. So you just keep them and just don't forget to control the risk and tight your stops. For the taking the bearish position currently, guys, since momentum stands strong and it might be something more than just some technical tools behind this rally, which I hope that's gradually starting to happen, we should be careful with taking any short position. So definitely we need some patience. Without patience, we will not take the position, despite that we have the resistance, we have the rebut. Currently, it's not sufficient. It's need to get patience. Those who would like to go long, in general, just need to wait for some pullback, some moderate retracement that let us chance to go long. This short position here is just a temporal position, only for intraday trading. This doesn't suggest that we get the collapse or something of that sort. It's just for the pullback to trade response of the market to resistance levels that we have. So that's been said, at this point, right now, it's nothing that we actually could do immediately, because it is a bit late for taking the new long position here. We need to see the pullback, but it's a bit too early for taking the short because market hasn't completed targets and we do not have yet the bearish response. We do not see clear bearish signs around the resistance that led us to take the position. So just need to wait for 1-2 sessions maybe and we will get the clarity.